Hi everybody. Welcome. Good afternoon. It is, it's the 31st of March, which is a big day, kind of bigger than anticipated for me. It is the last day of celebration, and we've talked a lot about celebration. It's, I'm so sorry, trying to get this to the right place. There. Want to make sure I had this playing on both the Facebook page and the Facebook group. Celebration, big time in the Stampin' Up! It's the biggest sale of the Stampin' Up! Year, and there are lots of promotions. Like if you purchase $50 in merchandise during celebration, you get to pick a free item, and there are stamp sets and embossing folders. The embossing folder that we used last week to make those beautiful cards with the teacups, those were celebration items. The teapot framelit is a celebration selection, so they're only available during celebration. So I want to make sure everybody's aware that special is ending. So you'll notice I've already got my web page up on display, as well as the host code for the month, so that, as we're talking, if you haven't placed your order, if you've got something last minute, you can jump on and go ahead and do that. In other news, I've been up a really long time today. My daughter texted really early this morning, about 3:30 this morning, that her baby was sick and she wasn't quite sure what to do. And I think Hazel's just fine. I hope that they're napping. I haven't talked to them in a while today. But anyway, I've been up since 3:30 this morning, so that was exciting. And then there was also a big promotion today. Yesterday, a member of my downline, Susan Baker, promoted to silver, which is great. Congratulations, Susan. She's only been a demonstrator since last summer, so that's a fabulous accomplishment. I'm so proud of her. And then Hope Hardy has been a demonstrator with me almost as long as I've been a demonstrator, and she promoted to Silver Elite, which is fabulous. I'm so proud for her. She works so hard and is so giving and so creative and brilliant, and just couldn't happen to a nicer person for that promotion. But that meant that I promoted to gold. So I am beyond blessed and over the moon, and I'm not really focused today between the lack of sleep and the excitement of the promotion and the wanting to make sure I got the last bit of news out about celebration. It's been a little hectic. And then, because it's the last day, I felt a lot of pressure to bring all these projects to you that we haven't yet had a chance to make. And, well, when I shine the camera down, you're going to see that there's not a lot here. A lot that I want to show you, and hopefully I've got stuff close enough that I can show, and I might just have to come back later with some finished projects. I don't know that we will get very much finished. My husband has to leave in about half an hour, so I want to be sure that I spend a few minutes with him before he leaves as well. So, what do we have? Celebration introduced this beautiful stamp set, Beauty Abounds. And if you know me very well, you know that the bubbles, the circles, really call to me. And I have used this stamp set once. I think just once. That's so sad. So we're going to show it some love today, and in a fast and easy way with some note cards. Pretty sure I've got my project straight, that we're doing note cards for that. And then also wanted to show some love to the Painted Seasons. I haven't even used that paper enough. I really wanted to use that today, and I'm just going to have to finish some projects later and post lots of photos to give you some ideas. So I hope that you'll have an opportunity to come back and check things out later, because there's just not enough time today, and I'm just not focused enough. I'm going to keep my catalogs handy so that I can refer to page numbers and such. And since I brought up the Beauty Abounds, let me go ahead and find that one. Next week is our spring retreat, and I have all of those projects already prepped, samples made, and it's been so hard not to show you, but they're top secret until next week, so you're just going to have to wait. But there's some masculine projects and some feminine projects, so we are so excited. So Beauty Abounds is on page 13 of the catalog. So there are framelits, it's a bundle, and the stamps. And we don't know yet. This is in the occasions catalog. Okay, so we will get the retiring list about the middle of April, so to know whether or not this is going to carry over into the new annual catalog in June. So until then, we're going to play the heck out of this because I really, really like it. And I made these beautiful butterflies earlier this week, but they haven't made it to a card. See, they're just, hanging out here together. I will say that I used adhesive sheets. The adhesive, have you seen the adhesive sheets before? Okay, hold on, because I'm going to grab those, because they don't get mentioned enough. So, these are the adhesive sheets, multi-purpose adhesive sheets. We get 12 sheets. They're like 6 by 12, roughly. Get 12 of them in a package, and you'll find them in the main catalog with the other adhesives. Oddly enough, my catalog just falls open to page 213. And what you do when you use them is you adhere the sheet to your cardstock. So it's kind of got, it's two-sided sticky. So you peel off one side and put your cardstock down, and then you put your framelit down and run it through the Big Shot. And then when you peel this off, you have, this has already got adhesive to it, so it makes it really easy for these really intricate dies, it's already sticky, to then stick it down to the next layer. And this is actually designed to go on top of a really pretty butterfly, and I'm going to cut that out of the lemon lime twist. And I won't use adhesive on that one because I'm going to use dimensionals to pop it up. So that is following, I'm going to case a card that Ange McKay, North Shore stamper, showed with it. Actually, it's going to be gorgeous. Can't you see it? We're going to use the Gingham Gala paper as well. So working on that. So if you are tuning in on my Facebook page, I'd love it if you would share my video, like and share it. That helps me grow my group, and I don't know, it sounds so silly. It helps me grow and helps people find me, and hopefully they'll like me, or they'll tell me what they don't like about me that I can try and improve upon, because that's always good too. That's sometimes painful, but it's okay. Kind of need to hear those things sometimes. So, and then tomorrow. Did you see that we get some storage options? Stampin' Storage is available tomorrow to demonstrators and to customers. So I don't have any of it. I'm going to get up. That's the first thing I'm going to do tomorrow is order my Stampin' Storage, and hopefully it will be here before we leave for the retreat so that I can take it with me. It's modular. It's beautiful. And I'll have to post a photo. I intended to have it in my background so that I could flip over and show it to you, but I didn't get that photo uploaded, and I don't think it would do you any good for me to pull it up on my iPad and say, hey, see, right? That just won't work. So we're not going to do that. All right, so moving on. I don't know what I was going to say. Oh, I do have some news about April. Celebration ends. It's kind of tough to say goodbye to Celebration. So for the month of April, I am going to be extending some Celebration offers. One, as a thank you, and to help me celebrate my promotion to Gold. When you purchase $50 in April, until my stash runs out, you can choose from one of the Celebration items that I have accumulated over the first quarter. And as a thank you, I will send you one of my favorite embellishments. I like all kinds of bling. It could be rhinestones. It could be pearls. It could be faceted gems. It could be some ribbon. I just don't know. But it's going to be a celebration all through April, because now we're celebrating the promotion and all that means. Kind of hoping that means Greg and I'll earn a trip coming up. Now, we're not going to earn Maui. Okay, I'm not on track for Maui, and so don't get terribly excited about Hawaii. I don't have to put a bathing suit on anytime soon. But maybe the next one. It'll be announced late in the summer what that next trip will be, and maybe that's the one that I'll be strong enough to earn. So I need sales. So please come to my classes. Hopefully I'll be able to offer some more online classes and tutorials in the coming year and grow my business that way. So, darn, where's my... Oh, heck, bear with me. I thought I had it ready. I'm really going to have to go out on a limb here if I didn't prepare any better than this. Okay, so the first one that's coming up is with Painted Harvest, but that won't fit on this note card. Here it is. This is the one we want. Okay, so we're going to use Gray Granite and Pool Party. So, Pool Party, where are you? Gray Granite. Not jumping out at me over here. So kind of exciting is the caddy that we have for our inks currently has worked with the new ink styles, but it wasn't made for the new ink pad. So, and it spins. So, you know what, that's okay. The Lazy Susan idea, you know, takes up a little less space, but it has to turn. Well, sometimes it gets caught in the cords on my desk. When I travel with it, they fall out and they end up in just a puddle. But anyway, okay. So, over there. I got Gray Granite. I've got note cards. Now, note cards, these are awesome. I encourage everybody that joins my team to start out with note cards because you get envelopes and pre-cut cardstock all in one. It's a manageable size for, I think it's $6.50 for 20. So that's a great bargain. I am going to stamp. I'm going to use the butterfly, some clear blocks here, and these bubbles. Little known fact here is that, well, some people might jump on and tell you, but Bubbles used to be a nickname of mine. It was just cute. I giggled a lot. I know that's hard to believe too, right? And so Cotter Cunningham in graduate school nicknamed me Bubbles, and it stuck. So, and I don't hear it very often anymore. My husband still calls me that sometimes. I think that's to remind me that I'm supposed to be fun, free-spirited. Okay, so I don't know that it matters which one that we start with. So, I should probably aim the camera down so you can see what I'm doing, huh? Boy, yeah, it's going to be a little rough. All right, let's see if I can get this done right. There. Okay. All right, I think that's got it. And I need to move that out of the way. Try not to bend it. Okay, so note card, Pool Party ink, note cards and envelopes, Gray Granite, my stamps. And you can't see the project yet because it's not taking shape. And I can't decide where to start. I'm just going to start, hopefully not mix up my inks too badly. This is the Gray Granite. Now the cool thing about the new designs of the inks is that you put this little strip of the color in the tray too, because sometimes when these colors are open, they look pretty similar. I mean, so Pool Party and Gray Granite, no, they don't look so similar, but I could open a couple others up here and it would be really easy to stamp in the wrong ink pad. So, then ask any of us how we know that, right? And I'm just going to go ahead and stamp some of the Gray Granite pieces. So our friendship isn't one big thing. So I need to be doing some thank yous and some congratulations. Boy, what a big week. It's a good thing I'm going to have all that crafting time this weekend, isn't it? And my weekend starts on a Wednesday. Oh, maybe that should be a secret. No, it's not a secret. I took the day off work. It's going to be hard to work tomorrow, though. Okay. Now, this is a cling stamp. We've talked about those too. Sometimes those can be a little tricky to get out. You need to really get your fingernail, or you take your pick tool is ideal for getting under there. Do you know what that one is? That's this tool, and it has all kinds of. I can't reach the other side. It's over there. But this side with the sharp point, the other side of that tool, which is stored in the tool, is kind of this spatula, and this is great for lifting the edges of the cling stamps. Gray again. And now we're going to add some bubbles. So I'm actually going to set the gray aside, and let's see how it is. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Now, I cannot remember. Okay, so this is Tara Jeffries is the demonstrator that I saw post this design. And I like the background of the bubbles. And she's just got a few. I feel like we need okay, so how easy is that? And then we can stamp on the inside too. So let me get to okay, here they are. No. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah. Here's where I want to be. So yes, this is Tara Jeffries, and she is a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I'm not quite sure where she is, but part of her website is Southern Belle Stamps or Southern Belle Designs. So I'm thinking maybe she's a neighbor. Haven't met her. I don't believe I've met her. Looks like she's achieved several trips. That's very exciting. Get some more blocks up here. Okay, come on. So our friendship isn't one big thing. It's a million little things. You got a friend you feel like that? You like that about? That's what I wanted to say. And I'm just going to put this up because I don't want. And actually, Tara did not do, the one I'm looking at online isn't on a note card, but I wanted to do it on a note card because I just felt like those are so fast and easy, and I should follow my own advice sometimes. And I just want this to so there. Our friendship isn't one big thing, it's a million little things. And then, of course, we should stamp the envelope, right? So let's see what we can do with the envelope. Alright, I really do have to find another block. I'm sorry. I have more over there, but I don't. Okay. Very sweet, right? How simple. I love that. And then there's another. Let's see, here's this one. Screenshot. Didn't do that justice. Okay. I have to go back and see who this other one is that I'm looking at. But that would be such a sweet little note to send. Note cards. 1 stamp set, 2 ink colors. Doesn't get much easier than that, right? Simple stamping. That was a big thing that we talked about at On Stage this year, in November, when we were there. Okay, so I thought I had more that I wanted to work with that, but it's not jumping out over here. So, and it's been right at 21 minutes. I was so not focused this morning after not getting enough sleep. Anybody else do that? Don't get enough sleep and then everything's just kind of thrown off. I like my sleep. I'll put this up for a second and we're going to shift over to a stamp set that was brought into Celebration late in the game. And alright. And there was something with the rooster I wanted to do also. Damn, there's just not enough time. There's just not enough time. Alright, I'm all over the place here, and I don't have what I need to do that one, so... well, alright, no, gotta grab it. So this is... stamp set is called All Adorned, right? Love these images that stack on top of each other. Use the same colors. Use you have so many different ways to use it, and I've not played with it very much at all. I played with it a little bit yesterday and didn't get very far. I'm sad to say, but I did see. And we're going to just do it on this one. Where are you? Okay. I'm going to stick with the gray granite. Let's see if I can do this. Now, it's designed so that it stamps beautifully with the Stamparatus. But we don't have that teed up just yet. Or right now, anyway. So we're going to try it. Just kind of see if we can eyeball it. So I have this image. Let's do something else. It's the sentiment. I love the font. And I love the saying. You're pretty much the best ever. I think that's pretty cool. Alright. So, yeah, this was not... This would be much better with the Stamparatus. This really, my desk is kind of a hot mess, isn't it? Let me scoop this down so that I can line up. I have to kind of bump it. I was hoping I could get 3. Oh, no, I'm not going to quite get 3. I should have started right at the top. Okay, so cardstock has 2 sides. Okay, try again. We're going to start right at the very top, and then we're going to let the sides touch. So we let the end to end touch. I hope my head's not in the way there too badly. Okay. Not quite perfect. Getting there. At least I got ink on it, right? I haven't had ink on it. Okay, so that works. Then let's come back with, I don't know, I think Mary Merlot, maybe? Let's see, it's right here. Or blackberry, any of those would be fine. I don't know. Mary Merlot was calling to me for some reason. So now I want to do this little piece on the inside. And it goes. Right. Start at the bottom. And I want this to be right there. So I'm kind of lining up my little curved pieces. And I'm putting this between it's really pretty, isn't it? It's hard when things come in. You know, this wasn't introduced until, we're going to say the 1st of March. So not a lot of time to really play with it. And so let's cut this. So cut it at 2 inches. Right. Then down here in the stash, I have a piece of the butterfly paper, and this should be 1/4. And I'm not quite. Just want. I'm going to go ahead and cut it 3/4, but really probably only let a 1/4 or even a 1/4 inch, maybe 1/2 inch. But 1/4. So I want this to be, I'm going to do this side because this one's a little messy. I'm going to carry around my scrap thing. So I'm not watching comments, so I apologize if I'm missing your comments. I will come back later and add to those. Okay, so like that. And then, oops. Then I'm going to take this sentiment. You are pretty much the best ever. And stamp it. It doesn't matter because I'm going to punch this out, right? So I know it's upside down. I know there's nothing straight about it. And now I'm going to leave you for just a moment while I grab a card base and the punch that I need. So I'm going to put some Mary Merlot. Okay. Did you miss me? Okay, let's punch this out. This is a card that Shelley Godby posted on Pinterest. Now that I've made some of my own things, I actually need to get them posted on Pinterest. And did you know that I upload my videos to YouTube? I really am brave. And so I need that, and this card base. So we'll cut this. I think I'm actually going to cut it this way, 4 1/4. And score it at 5 1/2. I'm going to say, here, Greg, get me in the shower. Which means I might have a few more minutes. Maybe I can go ahead and finish up that butterfly card, or at least show you what I was talking about there. Okay, so I'm going to add some Tombow down the left side. of that strip. I do need to figure out how to zoom. Lisa Bauer, my friend Lisa, is going to show me how to do that. So how many of you all have you seen? I posted a photo, I think, of the Stampin' Storage solutions. I'm very excited. Clearly, I'm very excited if it's the first thing I'm going to do tomorrow. Of course, it's also Payroll Monday, which is it's a fun way to start your Monday, having to do all the payroll stuff. I don't like doing payroll. But my staff likes to get paid. I like to get paid, so I will do payroll. Lindsay, Tricia, don't panic. Promise. I'll get payroll done. So before I go to work, I'm going to, oh my gosh, I just have minis over here. So I can think of a couple of people that I need to send this to right away. And the camera is a little off, isn't it? So you can see all these punches over here. The team gathering in April is a punch art class. And I'm going to actually make that a class that I offer hopefully in April. So it's got some super cute cards. My niece Savannah is all excited. She's like, oh, so-and-so would like that. So I'm not going to steal her thunder or anything, but I think she's going to make some too. I think that's really, really cute. So let's see if I hold it up in front of me. Nope, that won't do it unless I walk way in. And then you can't see the whole thing, and the light is kind of wonky. So I have to post a photo. I don't know if this does. I don't think that helps at all, does it? Maybe? You kind of lose the Mary Merlot after it. But so 3 stamps, a punch, 2 celebration items though. The butterfly paper, the stamp set is a celebration item. This punch that we used, I don't know if it's going to be available after. Gosh, is it a March only item? I'm not sure about that. I'll have to post some details. I think that when they released that, it was part of that celebration coordination. I'm not sure if it is going to be available after tonight. But I love label punches. They're just a fast way. All right, so now let's see what we can get done on that butterfly card of Angie's. So North Shore Stamper is that one. Is the one that we're going to do next. I have to put these away now. Sorry, if I don't, they will end up who knows where. And it's going to be hard enough to get organized for the retreat without having to track down everything everywhere. I've got to make just a little room. Okay, so let's put this back here. And then that one I need. I don't think I need either of these or any of these things. So let's see if we can get those back where they go. And I think the modular storage is going to be amazing. And so I have 2 sides to this desk, and this is the side that I film on, and that's typically the side that I work on. Well, if that side gets messy, I just come over here. Not quite the way it should be done, but okay. So now let me find Angie's card so I can remember how to do it, and it is. So I have access through my upline to Creative Corner. It is something that darn it, it's a website where lots of fabulous ideas are posted, and they're amazing ideas. Okay, so we need a sheet of black. I've got that black there. All right, so here we need this lemon lime twist. And we could probably do this with a scrap if I had one. Let's just look in the scrap bin and see. That's granny apple green. And that's granny apple green. Actually, not soft seafoam. Oh, there you go. Lemon lime twist. That's enough. We need some scrap. We need some more black for this layer. find. So, alright, still going to need a little bit of black. You can see one of my framelits is over there, but I don't think that's the one that we need. Alright, so the next thing we need to do is to use the framelits and cut out this. So these framelits, I mean, look at all these butterflies. Isn't that beautiful? This is going to stop. It has all this detail. I really hope this carries over. This will be a little much to use in the class because it did take a little fussing to get the adhesive sheet to release. So I'm going to use the magnetic platform behind this. Okay, bring it over. Room. Don't let myself out by the time. Okay, magnetic platform, one plate, then the butterflies, another plate. Okay, that's why I was going to do it over there, so that it didn't shake my table and wobble it around. These detailed dies, there is a precision plate that you can use for these really intricate dies. I don't happen to have that, so my solution is I go back and forth a few times to tell myself that that's the way to go. And then there's a die brush that helps release these pieces from the die very cleanly. And since I cleaned up my office, I don't know where that is. So I got some more cleaning to do, obviously. Alright, so let's see how this is going to release. Alright, so release from the die, and it's kind of stuck in here a little bit. So hopefully I can do this without taking too much time and without, come on, tearing up. Okay. So now if I had the brush, I would have actually left this on and brushed the pieces out. Paper piercing tool. No. It's not there. Oh, here it is. It's right here. Might be over there. It's right here. So, it got cold here in Tennessee this weekend. And very windy. Okay, so this is what the precision plate is designed to prevent. You can see mine is kind of sticking. I don't know if you can see that very well. So, there's some details that don't want to release as I'd like them to, as well as we need them to. So cut through, but not quite. So maybe when I order my storage units tomorrow, I will order that precision plate as well. Okay, well, these storage units. So there's a one piece for your ink pads and your Stampin' Write marker. That's going to be a tray of 5. So that's going to hold five ink pads and the coordinating markers. And then, so that's 5 trays for $14. So the cool thing is that if you've got the whole collection of ink pads, then you're going to order 10 of those trays. Or, maybe you're going to just order a few at a time and see how you like them, how you want to configure them and such. There's no rule that says you have to purchase them all at once. Then there are trays for the blends. So one set of the blends trays, and the blends, remember, are the alcohol markers. But one set of those is going to hold 30 of the blends. Now, 30? Yes. So I have 66 sets. Actually, I got to go back and look at that because I might have this, I think, in terms of the sets of 2, and I need to make sure in my calculation I was thinking in terms of the sets and not the singles. and each tray has a little place for a single. So anyway, and then there's an open cube, and there's a little storage topper like for your ink refills or your brush show crystals. Let's just get kind of ugly in the back. Kind of rushing this, which is, not a good thing to do, and I don't let people do this in my classes. I tell them, that if there is no race, everybody crafts at their own time, and as long as everybody's relaxing and having a good time, that is what's important. Clearly, though, this does not want to cooperate. It's not going to cooperate. This is going to take too long. Okay, so back to the drawing board. I'm going to continue to work on this and paste a photo of it later. But what happens is this piece is going to adhere. The black is going to adhere on top of the lemon lime twist. Can you see how beautiful that's going to be? You can already tell, even though I haven't gotten it all cleaned out, it's going to be really pretty. So I'll keep working on this, and I'll post photos of it by tomorrow. And as well as tomorrow, there'll be photos and details of the storage system. And if you have any last minute orders, if you need help with an order, or remember that beautiful tote. I've talked a lot about that tote because it's so awesome, everybody. I mean, you can fit, what I need to take to a class. If I'm going to an event, a hosted event, I'm going to my host's home, I can take everything I need in the class. I get my punches in there, and my inks, and my blocks, and my paper, and my trimmer. I love that my trimmer fits in this. The only way you can get this tote is by purchasing the starter kit. Okay, so that's the only way you can get this, and it's just incredible. I don't want anybody to miss out on this. Right? I would love for you to join my team. I'd love for you to come to our team gatherings and have fun and craft with us there. I'd love for you to come to my classes. My team comes to my classes too. Just because you purchase the starter kit doesn't mean you have to stop coming to classes. No, keep coming to classes. Keep getting together and stamping with us. I just want to make sure that you don't miss out on this great bargain just because I failed to inform you. So, for $129, you can fill that bag with 175 products of your choice. $129 plus tax, no shipping, no obligation. But you have a membership at that point. You'll have a 20% discount for at least, until the end of July. So even if you don't, there's just no obligation. It's a win-win for you. So if you need a trimmer, a Big Shot, a Stamparatus, this is the best time to join Stampin' Up! And you also have the opportunity to get that beautiful tote. And it is gorgeous, and it is amazing. And please, reach out if I can help you do that. I would love to have you to join my team. Thanks for being here today. Check back later for some additional projects. This is the card that we actually finished today. Thank you for putting up with my little bit of fuzziness, because I am definitely fuzzy today. Need some sleep. This one, and then this one. This will be pretty in a lot of different colors, and there's some more that I wanted to do with this that I will do with it. Thanks, guys. I'm so glad that you're here. I appreciate your support and your friendship. I will upload this video to YouTube, and I will send out an email with a link to it so that if you're not seeing it on Facebook, you'll have a chance to watch it on YouTube and hopefully get some value from it. If you enjoyed this, and then I would so appreciate it if you would share it with your friends, and maybe they would like to stamp with us as well. Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful Sunday, and remember, last chance for celebration. Take care. Bye-bye.